Welcome to today's episode. We often think of money as math. Numbers on a screen, spreadsheets, and cold, hard logic. But what if I told you that money has very little to do with intelligence and everything to do with behavior? Today, we dive into the fascinating world of the psychology of money. We aren't talking about stocks or bonds. We're talking about you. Why do we make the choices we do? Why do smart people make poor financial decisions? And how can you master the invisible forces that govern your wealth? Stay with us as we explore the hidden patterns of the human mind. The illusion of rationality. We like to believe we are rational beings. We think we look at data and make the best possible choice. But the truth is, no one is crazy. Yet no one is perfectly rational either. Every financial decision you make is deeply rooted in your personal history, your unique view of the world, and your ego. Someone who grew up during a recession views the stock market very differently than someone who grew up during a period of prosperity. Your relationship with money isn't just about what you know, it's about how you act. As Morgan Housel wisely noted, doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are and a lot to do with how you behave. The power of compounding. Let's talk about a concept we all know, but few truly feel: compounding. Linear thinking is natural to us. Exponential growth is not. Most of Warren Buffett's astronomical wealth didn't come just from being a good investor. It came from being a good investor for 3/4 of a century. Over 90% of his fortune was made after his 65th birthday. The lesson here isn't just about high returns. It's about survival. It's about being financially unbreakable so that you can stay in the game long enough for the magic of time to take over. Wealth is not just about making money, it's about staying invested without interrupting the process. Wealth versus richness, the invisible difference. There is a massive, often misunderstood difference between being rich and being wealthy. Being rich is current income. It's the fancy car, the designer watch, the look of success. It's what we see. Wealth, however, is what you don't see. Wealth is the income not spent. It's the optionality, the flexibility, and the assets that haven't been converted into stuff yet. Wealth gives you the most valuable currency in the world: control over your time, the ability to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, for as long as you want. That is the highest dividend money pays. The role of luck and risk. In the world of finance, we tend to praise successful people as geniuses and judge those who fail as reckless. But we often ignore two invisible cousins: luck and risk. Nothing is as good or as bad as it seems. When things go right, realize it might not be just your talent. When things go wrong, realize it might not be just your mistakes. The key to navigating this is humility. Build a margin of safety into your life. Plan for the plan not going according to plan. Because in the end, the person who wins is the one who didn't get knocked out of the game when bad luck inevitably showed up. The goalposts are moving. Perhaps the most dangerous psychological trap is the moving goalpost. Social comparison is a battle that can never be won. If your expectations rise along with your income, you will never feel satisfied. You'll be on a treadmill, running faster, but staying in the same emotional place. The hardest financial skill, and perhaps the most important one, is getting the goalposts to stop moving. It's the ability to say, "This is enough." Happiness, it turns out, is just results minus expectations. The philosophy of enough. As we wrap up today's journey, remember this: your financial success is less about your IQ
and more about your soul. It's about discipline, patience, and self-awareness. Money is a tool, not the master. Use it to buy your freedom, not just to collect things. Because at the end of the day, a wealthy life isn't measured by the size of your bank account, but by the peace of mind you have when you close your eyes at night. Thank you for listening to The Psychology of Money. Until next time, stay curious and stay wise.